7 tips for integrating meditation into your day. 1. Value meditation. Unless you place a value on meditation, you are never going to have the discipline and energy required to integrate it into your day. Of course, you do value meditation. But it is not good enough for this to be a vague kind of, "Oh yes, I know meditation is good for me and I should do more." That is unlikely to get you focused when your day grows hectic. Instead, you need to have the benefits of meditation firmly in your conscious mind. You need to think about how meditation will give you greater inner balance and energy, how it will improve your health and relationships with others. Do this, and your powers of focus and concentration will be heightened. Do this, and you will more likely be mindful when challenges arise. 2. Visualize yourself being mindful. Once you have meditation benefits, whatever they might be for you, firmly in mind, I suggest you practice feeling them. Imagine, visualize scenes where you are walking about in a bubble of meditation energy, where you are meeting external chaos with equanimity. Feel how good that feels. Make it a visceral thing, a real bodily sensation. This step isn't about indulging the rational mind. It is about creating a physical experience through visualization. If you can really feel the benefits of meditation and not just rationally understand them, then it will be far easier to have the energy needed to integrate it into your day. 3. Set the stage. This means doing some formal meditation or other such exercise that connects you to meditation energy like Tai Chi, Qigong, or Reiki in the morning before you start your day. The idea here is to anchor yourself in meditation energy that will then nurture you for the rest of the day. It is difficult to connect to meditation energy in busy, energetically chaotic surroundings, e.g., most people's working environment. But it is not so difficult to maintain your meditation energy in such places if you are already connected to it. So take time to connect every morning and then do what you can to stay connected as you go about your day. 4. Use affirmations. You don't need to go crazy on this point. You don't have to spend every moment of the day repeating your affirmation, but if you repeat it in the morning and on a few occasions throughout the day, you'll find you have more energy and focus for your meditation. Words are like magic spells. They are energy that we send out into the universe to create our reality. So it makes sense to harness their power constructively. An affirmation for our purpose might go something like this: every moment of my day, I am connected to meditation energy. Or, no matter what I do, I am in a meditative state of being. 5. Use books, videos, and audio programs to keep you focused and inspired. Our environment rubs off on us. You might even say that to an extent, we become like our environment. If our bedroom is in a mess, we'll tend to find it harder to be settled and calm. If we hang around with drunken hooligans, it's unlikely we'll feel very meditative and peaceful. As the saying goes, if you lie down with dogs, you'll wake up with fleas. Of course, the reverse is true as well. Mix with good company and their good qualities will rub off on you. That is why it pays to spend some time with wise teachers and inspirational people. If not in person, then at least via books, videos, and audio programs. If you do this each day, you'll almost certainly find you are more balanced, meditative, and focused on the kind of person you wish to be. Some suggested teachers you might consider are Eckhart Tolle. You'll find lots of his free videos on YouTube. Adyashanti, try reading Emptiness Dancing or watching his videos on YouTube. Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj read I Am That. And Michael Singer, try The Untethered Soul. 6. Use meditation reminders. For this purpose, some people tattoo themselves or wear a ring or necklace that helps remind them to stay in a meditative state. The problem with these things is that while they work to begin with, After a short time, we don't notice them anymore. A more successful approach, popular in certain Buddhist circles, is to use triggers to remind us to focus. A trigger might be something like a door frame. Here, each time you go through one, you remind yourself to be meditative. Another trigger might be your mobile phone ringing. In this case, its ringing will be a reminder to stay in the moment. To keep things fresh, it is a good idea to regularly change the trigger. They will then serve as handy little wake-up calls. 7. Harness the power of groups. If you've ever been to one of our Reiki practice nights, you'll have experienced how powerful group energy can be. At a practice night, you barely need to lift a finger to feel large amounts of healing energy flowing. The reason for this is that the moment humans come into contact with each other, they connect energetically. Their energy fuses, and what one person does, thinks, or feels affects the others. This is why we can behave so irrationally in large, emotional gatherings, like soccer games and political rallies. The flip side of this is that if we are with wise people with good energy, then their energy will positively affect us. We will be energetically drawn to experience the world as they do. What's more, when people come together with a common intent, say to meditate, then the collective intent has a force far greater than the intent of any individual. This can help us both sink into deep meditative states and learn new techniques far more quickly than we would alone. Nothing particularly new here, but we need to convert this knowledge into action and find ways to meet with groups that will have a positive, energetic impact on us. Ideally, we can meet weekly with such groups and then periodically do courses or retreats over 2 or more days for a massive, energetic boost. Retreats and courses are particularly useful because of their intensity and duration. The hours spent meditating compound and help individuals cross key energetic thresholds that would otherwise be inaccessible. Think of it like this. Imagine you normally have an energy level of 4, but need to get to an energy level of 8 to have a new insight. Going to weekly practice might raise you a couple of points each time, but since over the next few days you are likely to fall back to your usual 4, you'll never make it to an 8 and have the insight or key energetic shift. During a weekend gathering, however, your energy experiences will bit by bit accrue until you have moved all the way from 4 to 8 and beyond. That is why if you think back on your past experiences of courses, you will find that afterwards, your healing and meditation almost always took on new life. So use the power of groups, use the energy of others, and massively accelerate your meditation growth.